Hi guys, Debbie here. Thanks for joining me. Today we are going to be folding our papers for the signatures and getting them ready for inserting into our journals. The first thing we have to do is we have to measure the distance between the holes in our journals. The reason being, your signatures will fit into your journal in the middle of these two holes. So I'm going to measure between there and there. So I'm just going to get my ruler, and as you can see, 7.5 is perfect. So that is perfect. Then I need to know that my papers will fit into my journal. So once it is closed, once your journal is closed, you don't want your papers hanging over the edge, is what I'm trying to say. So just make sure that they fit within the boundaries of your journal. So this is an 8.5 by 11 inch piece of paper. So I know that folded in half is 5.5 inches, and it works perfectly fine. So the papers, I'm going to make sure that they're all 5.5 inches folded. And I have to cut these 8.5 by 11. I have to cut some off. So I've pre-done that off camera, and I've cut them all to 7.5 inches. So book pages, they're all different sizes. So we'll just measure them up. Well, not measure them up, but we'll just eyeball them as we go. And if any are too big or too long, we will either fold or we'll snip them with our scissors. No hard and fast rules. We just want them to fit in attractively. So the scrapbook paper comes in 12 inches by 12 inches. So folded in half, they're 6 by 6. So I had to cut an inch off of my scrapbook paper, so that folded in half, it is now 5.5 inches. And I really didn't care about the length. It was 12 inches. Some of my scrapbook papers I had pre-cut for something else, so they were shorter. But so long as they are long enough to fold over, that's fine with me. So I made sure they were 11 inches wide, and I didn't care about the length because I'm folding them over to make pockets. So, and that's what I've done off camera. So let's go ahead and assemble them. I'm just going to put that aside. So here are my scrapbook papers and my cover. Here are my book pages. And here are my book pages, and here are my dyed papers. So I'm literally going to be grabbing things randomly. I'll put the book cover aside for now, and I'm going to start with this one here, and I'm just going to be slipping things in as I go along. I've decided I want this one for my center page, so I'm going to put that one aside. So I'm going to just do things as we go. Put that in there. There, and I might slip that in there and introduce some orange. Put that in there. That kind of ties that nicely together. Put some yellow in there, and then I'm going to introduce that. You can always switch them up. Just what I normally do is I just go ahead and do things. I just go ahead and put them all together. And then when my signature's together, I go through it again and decide, I kind of like brown and lace together, so I'm going to put those two together. Put a coffee dyed one there. I like that look. And I think I'll slip some little butterflies. No, there's birds there, so I'm going to put that. I'll put the dictionary pages in there. As I say, no rules really. Just do it as you go along. That there, and I'll put that there. Then I'll just introduce those butterflies there. Put some pink in there, and I think I'm going to slip that in there. Put that in there, and my center page I'm now going to put in there. So that will be my center page. So I'm now going to go back and just find a spot for this one. I've still got one. I think I'm going to put that there actually. I kind of like that. I don't like that too much. So I think I'm going to bring the pink back there, like that, and put that in there, and put this one in there. Like honestly, it makes no sense really. It's just an eyeball thing. You do what you think looks good in your eyes. So that's my center page. I want that there, so I'm going to just put the little butterflies back somewhere else. I think I'll pop them in there. So we can just go through and have a look and see how it looks for now. I think it looks pretty good. Exactly. Doesn't that tie in nicely? Sometimes it's just magical and it just all comes together. So we've put one signature together. So if you can picture in your book, that signature is going to go in there. And you can see how nice and chunky it looks already. And then we will get them sewn in. I am going to go ahead off camera and assemble the other signature, and then we'll come back and we'll do the binding, and then after that we will start making magic happen and start putting our journal together and giving it some personality. Anyway guys, thank you for joining me. I hope this made sense. If you like, put some comments on the bottom, give me suggestions, tell me what you do. Let's just have some fun together. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.